What's up, dude teachers? Jason Kennedy here. Post a video every time I have a no-show, and hopefully each post was heartfelt, humorous, and a little bit helpful. And ladies, you're always welcome to the party. Wanted to post about a more serious topic, and I would love for those of you out there that have been doing this longer than I have, which is many of you, I would love for you to comment on this as well. This is kind of a sensitive topic. I actually didn't want to do this video, but I figured why not do it. This happened to me recently and would love comments, feedback, coaching, and getting better at this. And for all you dudes out there that had this happen to you, I hope that you can deal with this appropriately. The question is what do you do when a parent harms a child while class is going on? So you notice that there is physical abuse happening when you are, and not just something simple like a parent helping a kid sit down or a parent, moving their hand off of the webcam. I'm talking some serious, the thing that happened to me the other day was serious. This was like they were seriously kicking the child. So first and foremost, in case we didn't know this really sucks. You're trying to teach a kid and they get something wrong because they're trying to learn, and a parent is kicking them, and so consequently they're crying or screaming or trying their best. And to be honest with you, it's one of the most difficult parts of this job so far that I've had to endure. So I kind of broke it down into two parts, at least the way I responded, into two parts. First of all, what do you do class-wise? Like, what do you do as a teacher in that moment? First and foremost is make sure that the class is on the student's level. If you're teaching something that's super difficult for the child and very taxing, they're already exhausted. It's usually nighttime in China when we're teaching these kids, and so they've had a full day. So make sure that it is level appropriate. Don't try to teach them something super difficult. Even if that's where they're at, try and pare it down a little bit. It's our job to make sure that they're successful at what they're learning and that they're moving through the learning process. And if they aren't successful, then make sure that they can be. So that could potentially prohibit some parental abuse just because they're actually succeeding. The second thing is give high praise to them. Encouraging them and telling them what a great job they've done, and tell them that they're amazing, and even saying, I did this, I had them say, I did a great job. So I went to it, I was like, can you say, I did a great job? And they're like, I did a great job. I'm like, ooh, can you say, Mommy, I did a great job? And, turn to the mommy, Mommy, I did a great job. You're trying to mitigate some of that, just friction that's happening. Usually the abuse is happening because the child isn't performing up to the parent standards. Also make sure the class is super engaging, fun, and funny. Usually it's harder for there to be that clash, so to speak, if the class is entertaining and fun and enjoyable. That would be sort of out of the ordinary for a parent to do that. So what do you do company-wise? If you have a company policy, follow the company policy. If you don't, ask. Send in a note. If you have, depending on what platform you're on, send them a note and just say, hey, what do I do in this situation? I'm sure I know. I haven't found it, but I know it's out there. There are all these help desks, fresh desks, all kinds of desks, you name it, Zen desks that have articles and things on this is what you do, this is how you do it. So if you have a link to that and you want to put that in the comments, for my sake, that would be great. Thank you. The next thing is make sure to report this on any and every platform that you have. I would be clear in the description of what happened. Don't over dramatize it. Make sure that you include the class ID number, screenshots if you can get one, just to show what happened, and then just say, like, this is what happened. Don't say how you felt, just say what you saw. Make sure also to let your platform know that it's a distraction and it doesn't create a learning environment. So make sure that that can be in your teacher review portion of it, that learning environments need to be safe and they need to be, a safe place for students to practice and not succeed or fail or whatever. I put that for sure in my teacher comments. Also, put in the teacher feedback that there were negative parental interruptions and that they discourage the learning process. The best way for them to learn is positive feedback. And so just making sure that the parent know, one, that you saw them, two, letting your platform know that what would happen, and then three, letting them know what to do instead, which is please don't kick your child, but encourage your child. They will learn English better and faster. So that's what I did. I don't know if there's, other things that I could have done, should have done, would have done, and maybe other things that you've done. I would love to hear from the dude teachers out there. Also, ladies in the house, please hook us up with some valuable intel on this one, because this was very new to me and very difficult. So that's all I got. Got another class. See ya.